A cordial welcome to flat number P410 in Suryakarna Apartments. Please come in. Figurines of Lakshmi, Saraswati, Parvati and Durga Devi, symbolizing the festival of Navratri.
I don't know why you're not walking it.
This year's Navratri GOLU, there are two themes. One is the story of Sri Krishna. The other is the narration of the significance of the Tirupati Brahmotsavam festival. The Krishna story starts with a picture of Mathura palace. The next scene is that of a jail at Mathura. You can see Devaki sitting sadly inside the jail and Vasudeva carrying the baby Krishna on his side. Here comes to the river Ramuna, which is in flood, but the swirling waters part, making way for Vasudeva to cross over. The next scene is that of Gokula, where Krishna spent his early childhood. Some of the Leelas are figured in here. Particularly his fondness for the cowherds and dairy products. The next scene is that of Kaliya. Krishna is shown dancing on the head of the vicious serpent, ordering it to go away to the ocean and stop harassing the cowherds and the animals. Krishna had a habit of stealing butter from the cowherds' houses. Two scenes are reviewing here. In one of them, Krishna climbs on top of his friends not reach out the butter pot which is hung near the ceiling. And one of the important leelas was breaking the twin trees. When the cowherds complained to Yashoda that Krishna was stealing butter from their houses, Yashoda got annoyed and tied Krishna's waist a millstone. Krishna slowly pulled that millstone and came to the place where there were two twin trees. He passed between them and pulled the millstone, breaking the trees and releasing two souls which had been trapped inside, going to a curse. One of the important leelas is coming next. Krishna was seen eating mud, and people went and complained to Yashoda that the boy is eating mud. Yashoda chastised him and asked him to open his mouth. Krishna said he had not eaten mud. Yashoda said, open your mouth. Krishna did open his mouth, and what did she see? She saw the entire universe, the earth, sun, moon, stars and the galaxies. Have a look at the open mouth of the Krishna idol here. Note the revolving globe inside the mouth. Scene in Krishna's life. The cowherds had the habit of holding a feast to Indra to thank him for the rains, plentiful rains he was sending. Krishna told them that it was not Indra who was sending the rain, it was the clouds and the mountain which were giving them the rains. If they wanted to thank anybody, they should thank the cloud and the mountains. So instead of having a feast for Indra, they had a feast for Govardhan Hill. Indra got annoyed and ordered the clouds to pour unceasingly for 8 days. The whole place was flooded. People didn't know what to do. They all ran to Krishna for help. He lifted the Govardhan Hill with the little finger of his left hand and held it aloft like an umbrella, giving the people and the animals a protective cover for 8 days. Indra came to his senses and realized that Krishna was not an ordinary boy, but the Lord himself. Next is the important scene of Kurukshetra battlefield, where Krishna advised Arjuna not to panic, not to throw up his hands in despair, but to do his duty and fight. Famous Bhagavad Gita was born at this Kurukshetra. After all, Krishna was only a charioteer and Arjuna didn't attach too much importance to what he was saying. To show him who he really was, the Lord revealed his cosmic form, Vishwarupa, which is the next scene. Arjuna, who had been given a divine vision by Krishna, saw everything in the universe in this wonderful cosmic form. He realized that it was the Almighty Lord who was his charioteer, and went on to fight. The rest is history, as they say. To complete the story of Lord Krishna, there are two other pieces. One, to complete the story of Lord Krishna, there are two other pieces here. One of them is a Sheesh Mahal, a glass house, as is usually found in many of our temples. Krishna and Rukmini are seated inside a glass house and are enjoying the lovely breeze which comes in the evening. Oh, the covering of creepers. have a look at the fascinating sight of infinite reflections. The next is a replica of the temple car at Srivilliputturu. The idols of Rangamanar, Andal and Garudalvar can be seen. Have a look at the rear view provided by the mirror at the back of the temple car. And inside the temple car there are pictures which describe the 30 stanzas of Tiruppavi. Called Chitra Tiruppavi, and each picture captures a scene from the respective stanza. First with the birth of Andal under Tulsi plant, and that's followed up with 30 pictures describing 30 stanzas of Tiruppavi pictorially, and it ends with the marriage of Andal and Rangamanar. The second theme relates to Tirupati's Brahmotsavam festival, a 9-day festival called Navaratri Brahmotsavam, which was started by Brahma with a view to highlight the Lord's many qualities and thank him for his blessings. Each day the idol of Balaji is mounted on a particular Vahana and is taken round in procession. Each Vahana highlights a special quality of the Lord. The first scene is Utsava idol of Lord Balaji, with Sridevi and Bhudevi on either side, and the Acharyas and all are singing the praise of the Lord. Second scene is the Lord being seated on Sesha Vahana. Adisesha, divine serpent, serves the Lord as the Lord's seat, bed, umbrella. Lord values service most of all. Next is Kamsavahana. The swan in Indian tradition stands for discrimination. The Lord loves those who value right over wrong. Next is Simhavahana, or the lion vehicle. Lion symbolizes Lord's command and control over the universe. The next is Garuda Vahana. Garuda, ever soaring higher and higher, stands for ceaseless pursuit of right knowledge. Lord values our right knowledge. Next comes Hanumantavahana. Hanuman's purity, strength and boldness are the ideals for every devotee of the Lord. The Lord on Gajavahana, the elephant never forgets a bad deed, but the Lord forgets if one repents. Next we have the Lord shining in Surya Prabha, or sun's disk. Just as the sun shines on saint and sinner alike, Lord blesses all who see. The Lord shining in Chandra Prabha, moon's sun. Moon's coolness is nothing compared with the Lord's loveliness. The last Vahana represented here is a horse, or a Ashwavahana. The horse represents mind, which runs amok most of the time. The only way to keep it reined in is remembering the Lord at all times. Series ends with Ananda Vimana, which is a Vimana at Tirupati. Thank you for your visit. Please come again.